Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? And welcome back to another DC Worlds Collide live stream. It's weekly reset, so I thought we'd hop in and do our Tuesday morning thing and spend our currency and resources that we got throughout the week. I'm going to shift my strategy a little bit, I think. I want to take a look at it and talk it out on stream. And then we'll hop into some story mode, and we might do some Superman Legacy stuff too. And of course, we'll do some other box pulls because we're going to go after Guy Gardner and Zatanna this week. I wish I had enough to get to that, but I'm still a little bit short because I'd really like to pull that DCU Superman, and I'm 8 away from pity, so. But okay, let's get some red dots out of the way. I think I've done this one already, yeah. We'll do one of these. Usually what happens is I'm better defending than I am picking battles. And I hit up Mr. Panda, who's got 21 million to my 17 million, 3 11s across the board. That pretty much means this is a non-starter. But we will definitely give it a shot. But I don't think I'll win a single match here. No, that's a little too much to make up. Plus he's got really good characters. Well, and my last X. Oh, look at that. I got 1 win. So I lose 10 there, so. Alright, convergence I already did for the week. Let's go ahead and hop into Superman's Legacy here, because we can do Save Metropolis. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Well, we don't want any of you people. I'll go with our usual lineup. I got all my people out of order. There we go. All right. Actually, I'll take this one just to make sure that we... All right. Let me back out and then go back in and make sure I set the order, and then we'll let the computer do its thing. Yeah, see, we want her up there. And we want her. And we'll do it like that. All right. Now we'll let the computer run. I don't think I can mess this one up. And I can't mess it up either, so we should be okay. Hope everyone's getting all the Supermans they need and want. I seen there was a little bit of an update yesterday. Or not an update, but they downloaded something. So I'll have to wait and see what that is unless someone knows already. But I don't see an email or anything about it yet, so. So this should net me some more super encrypted tokens. After this, we'll do some shopping. Like I said, I'm going to change my strategy, I think, a wee bit on how I approach some of the shops. You know, Ultimate's Gain Shield. Change the strategy a little bit about how I do things in the shop, with more focus on some purples, so I can get some of these characters caught up, especially because now that I have my 3 teams, I really want to focus, and at the suggestion of Jake, who's one of my guys who comments on my videos, time to start thinking about Evil Falls, League, you know, that kind of stuff, and focusing on those rewards. Crisis with the Zatanna badge 30, you know, time to start focusing on that stuff. And you know, I think I have 3 teams that can get me probably through the story and through through the system recovery. So we're going to focus on trying to get Guy up, Zatanna up. And I'm really deficit in blue characters. So I want to look at some of those. I believe Gorilla Grodd is blue. I think Mara is blue. Pandora, I think, is blue. So really focus on those characters too, because I'm really bad with the blues. It's not very good characters. And villains too, where someone like Grodd would come in and help. You know, I could use a good blue tank for some of those other play modes and stuff like that. So I think we'll shift our focus away from maybe trying to max out Ocean Master and Nightwing and focus more on getting those characters up to speed so they can help me in those game modes. And we're slowly creeping up. I don't think we'll get it this week. On finally tearing up the Alashian Mask, another tier. Those purples still take forever. I'll get 6 in the store, but I think that might get me into the 90s. I need 100, so I'm still a wee bit short there too. And I need a if I can get one more lasso, I can increase the lasso a level 2, so you can get Wonder Woman's attack power even higher. Gotta be pretty close, right? Anytime an ally gain a shield, progress the action bar. Let's increase attack. That's always more fun. How many more we got? Oh, about what's that? 2, 4, 5. So I hope everyone had a good weekend. If you had a long weekend, I hope you had a good long weekend. It's freezing here. Below zero BS. I hate it. Hate the winter. It's too cold. All right. Bat's hanging on till the end. All right, that's I think two down. Should be 3 more. All right, 2 more, or no, last one. Hurry up, Wonder Woman. Do your thing, girl. I guess it helps if I hit the fight button. Oh yeah, there's a nuke Lux right out of there. Man, my Batman's way more squishy than their Batman. Alright, there we go. Got that out of the way. That's done. Flawless victory. 100% across the board. Collect our stuff here. Let's hit the shop here. What do we got? We can get another super encrypted here, which we will. And we can get 10 more soups, which we will. How many soups does that give us? That gives us 60. So, and then we'll get another 20 more. So we'll have at least 80 by the time the event ends. So then we'll just need 10 to get them to 9. So, and who knows, maybe we'll get another one. Another 10 along the way. We've done this. All right. Before we go shopping, I want to look at my reinforce. How many artifacts? Well, I'll buy. I should be able to buy 2, so we should be able to get 20. All right, let's spend some stuff here. I don't need to spend any of that, so that's good. Any emails I missed? Nope. All right, so this store, there's one. More titanium. 10 of these, that's awesome. And I see the purples down there, so that's awesome too. Perfect. Awesome. All right, Evil Falls. I did get my first percentage based. It was one of these. I think I might try that one too. Let's go ahead and gamble. I don't have the resources to upgrade them anytime soon. I got to slow roll it, but hey, at least I got them. All right, so here we're going to get our 10. That'll get us to 43. And here's where I'm going to change. I have been buying these for $22.50. I think we'll say, I'm not worried about getting Lex up anytime soon. I think what I'll do is I'll spend 2,400 here and get 40 purples. There we go. Elseworld, we'll get our things. And then same thing. I'm not going to worry about getting any of these guys. I think there's fine. I had been doing 2,200 of those, so I think we'll do 2,400 of these. Ooh, slow down. I want to get crazy. All right, this shop is once a month, and we've got, man, over a week still. And I got plenty of grad. 3,000, man, those. Oh. You know what? I'm sitting at 60,000. I might as well get 10 of those. Lead shop here, we'll definitely buy that. We'll buy both those. We'll buy those. And then usually I'm done here. Oh, come on. Fix your game. Try that again. There we go. And that's usually all I buy here. I'm not worried. I got Superboy to 10. He's to 10. I mean, I guess I could keep working Ocean Master. But we'll hold off for right now. We'll just let that, and we're not doing any lab decorations anytime soon. So we'll get that done. Get our security plan. Oh, game's sluggish this morning. There we go. All right, one more, and then I got another 5. I don't think that's enough to get me Zod to where I need him to be. Need 100. Nope, 5 more will get me 98. I'll be too short, so I'll have to wait till next week. All right, let's get in here. Let's do this. Okay, so 7's going to get us to 91. Maybe this week we'll get this up to tier 2. Maybe. It'll be close. All right. Did I already do my 5 soups? I think I did. I'll double check here just to be sure. No, I haven't. All right. Oh, I haven't even leveled. Ah, that's right. Leveling up. The bad part about getting to 300 is it's a little tougher now to get these done because I can't. I don't think there's a way you can cheese it now. Because if I go down, they're all 301 now. So, I mean, if I go down to these guys. Yeah, so. Unless there's a way, let me know. I can't seem to see one, so. Alright, so we still got to do soups 5 times too. Awesome. Alright. Well, let's do the artifacts first. Alright, come on, lasso. Oh, there's a gold. Lasso? Damn, mirror. Alright, well that's fine. Let's do 10 more and then we'll see. I'm assuming we're not going to get another gold, so. Oh, come on, lasso. Ah. Unless we're doubling up. Nope. All right. Well, let's get into the collection. Damn, that would have been nice, but all right. Man, that's not enough for the mirror? I guess not. Is it enough for the Philosopher's Stone? It sure is. All right. Well, there we go. Philosopher's Stone's level 2 now. Anybody else get interesting? Oh, this one did. What are you anyway? You are... Oh, tell me what you do. There we go. All right. So this is an offensive one at least. And what do you do? Oh, you're a healer one. Oh, that one's done. I can start selling the extras of those. Which one are you? Another like block. All right. That one's done too. Some more stuff to sell. That artifact pull ended up not being all that bad. All right. We didn't get the lasso, but you know, a few things got done. Let's see. I thought there was supposed to be a sell button if they were maxed out somewhere. Let's see if we can. Because I thought I had some that were left over. Alexa's got this shield one. Okay, he's got the block one. Which one is this? Defense by 1500. We'll find someone for that. Alright, well let's go down here and let's see if we can sell any of them. Okay, so those are selling. Not that I'm short of greens, but I mean, I guess it's less greens I need, you know. Can't. I can sell those. And then all right, so that wasn't bad. All right, well, let's do our 5 Superman pulls and see if we get lucky there. And it does not appear so. Nope. Alright, Superman is done. Man, I wish we could get those. We'll do those desires here in a second. Get those. Get those. I don't think that'll make a difference in the shop. Nope, 125. Alrighty, well let's do some mother box pulls. And let's see if we can get Guy Gardner to show his face. He'd be the guy we'd like to see early. Let me make sure I want to do Zatanna first. Okay, let's see. Where's Guy at? Okay, one pull of Guy is gonna get us pretty close. Getting him to 9. And in Zatanna, we have 90, so we got enough for 7, and we got enough for 8. Take her to 7, take her to 8. So we'll pull so we can start worrying about... if I'm going to do them, I'm just going to take them to 10. So I think that's just what I'll do. So, alright, let's pull and see what happens. 10's down. Like a few more purples instead of all that green. Alright, so rough sledding off the start. Alright, so 5 and 5, so I think we got a pretty good idea where this is going. We're going straight to pity, it looks like. One more. Really? Alright. Alright, well here it is. Guy Gardner, hopefully. Or Zatanna. That's fine. Alright, so now we're on the hunt for Gar. Or Guy. The sooner the better. Man, that's awful. Look at all that green. There we go. This is a little bit better. Wow, that's a lot better. Alright. Still no Guy, but at least there's some purple in there. I should have enough purple now that I can get Guy up if I can grab him. Man, am I going to hit pity twice? Damn. I think this is a pity. Yep, I'm going to go to pity twice. Holy. Well, if you're going to make me go to pity, at least give me the guy I want, right? Alright. Guy or nothing too stupid. Man, all the way. And hey, we got our 2. We'll be done. Clearly, luck isn't on my side today. You know, so we got our desires. We'll check out stage left here. Yeah. And we'll go and we'll get Guy to 9. Hopefully. I should. Oh, yeah. 200 with what's that? 10, 20, 34, 74, 73 to spare. All right, there we go. Guy Gardner 9. So we just need get this one powered up a little bit more too, so for that league thing, and we'll be good to go. And what do I got on him anyway? Let's see what we got. Bear's armor piercing. Is there a better one out there for him? Now, what's this one do? Land a critical hit is increased by 15%. Ooh. Problem is the one he has on is only a 3. So, and this one actually does more power. I'm thinking that's the one. What's hers? Yeah, we'll leave hers with him. He's got a maxed out one too. His is power increased by 1500. Hers is crit rate by 4 or 8 actually, because it's level 2. And this one is attack increased by 4500. I think I will just leave Guy with this one. There we go. And he's going to be... Alright, so let's get her to badge 20. So we're done with her. Alright. And now we'll start to climb. And she's going to get all this, so we'll start to climb for her to 30. I had a pretty good stock of blues. Alright, so 25. And we're going to get right on to 26. Alright. So almost there. Get her to 5. Or get her to badge 30 will be nice. Alright. Now who's going to be my next? And then do I have any reds for Zod? I can get him up. No, how many reds do I even have? I've only got 20. Never mind. And then who am I working on green-wise? No, I was thinking of him. Do I have enough greens to get him up? I do. I can at least get him up one more rank anyway. Because I was going to get him to badge 30. Let me make sure there's no other greens that are interesting, but there isn't really. I don't think Arrow's badge 30 is all that interesting. I should get him to 25 just to increase that stuff. Yeah, that's too many words. What about you? I haven't got you to 25 yet. I would give him wouldn't give him much of an offensive boost though. That's what I'm more worried about with him. And he already counterattacks out of the Yazoo already, so I think that'd be a little overkill. What do we got with Bane? We're at Bane at 20. Shelter, No, I think we'll stick with Aquaman to 30. And we'll use our greens. There we go. Alright, and then who were we gonna do Guy? I think we were gonna do Guy as our next badge 20. Anyway. Because she's badge 20. He's definitely badge 20. We're not gonna worry about his badge 20. Superboy's 20. Oh, nope. We were gonna do Superboy first. Good thing I'm looking. Yep, nope. Superboy's next. We'll do Superboy next, and then we'll probably do Guy. So let's get Superboy in there. Let's get his damage up and going. Ooh, one short of the big one, but that's okay. We'll definitely put some stuff into him to get him hitting harder. Alright, well, what missions did we accomplish? This is going to get us our... Alright, and this gets us 5 more 8th metal. Which, if my math was right, is 2 short. Right? Yep, 2 short. And I don't think I've got any place I can get to till next week, so... Just make sure I didn't miss anything anywhere. I did not. Nope. Alrighty, well there we go. That is done. Let's check out that piece we bought, see if we got lucky. Nope, just straight HP even. So even worse than not getting lucky with the percentage piece. We got an HP piece. There's my girl right there. Such a beautiful thing. My one and only. Tier 3, Epic 3, whatever. And just oozing her up slowly but surely. We'll put a good chunk in tonight at reset. But, alrighty, well, you know what? Let's do the story mode for a little bit, for about 20 minutes. See if we can't make a dent. I think and I gotta hire mercenaries anyway for the Superman event, so if we get in trouble, we can do that. Yeah. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, here we go. Now maybe we'll get enough experience we can level up again. Or at least get 3 more levels so we can get the Superman stuff. Oh, slow down. Alright, let's take this off. I don't trust a computer with this stuff. And that is... Alright, now we can start the bleed train. Man. It's put you to sleep just watching them. And it's got that rhythm. I wish there was the mechanic who would make John Stewart do all his and then Ocean Master do all his. I think it slows it down, them alternating. Alright, his is free, so we'll get him back up. Let's get Bats in there to finish off that front minion. Alright. And this won't even tickle. And block increased. Thank you, Bloodsport. As everyone bleeding, we can top some people off. We'll do that. I'll let Bloodsport play just for fun. Oh, Bats, get in there. Oh, I'm about to lose Bats. See? Mine's squishy. There we go, bleeds. He's got 8, so we'll go ahead and top it off. And then we'll even call John. Oh, there went Bats. Now the sketches got longer without him. So let's get more on Poison or Scarecrow over there. Almost through. Come on, guys. A little bit more. There we go. Finally. Well, the next 2 battles will certainly go by quicker. Either the good way or the bad way, but they'll be quicker. Yeah. Wonder Woman again. Oh, wow. Yeah. Decrease. Oh, we just let Kid Flash heal somebody. I'll do dueling arrows here. There we go. Top off. Now just wait for Wonder Woman to come back around. Well, we didn't even have to wait that long. Alright. I like this team. This one, you can just smash ultimates as soon as they come up. It doesn't even matter. And those shields are a bit on the annoying side. Oh, easy with the arrows there. Let's get rid of this front row so we can get to that back row. Alright, there it goes. Let's get Kid Flash going again. Aquaman, get some exhaust on these archers. There we go. Zod might get another one in here in a second. Yeah, Superboy don't need to be afraid to counter either. Alright, there's 51-3, so the march through 51 has officially begun now. There we go. Alright, who we got waiting this time? And Bats is the one that always worries me. Alright, come on, John. Get in there. She's about done. Alright, now this part starts. Alright, she's dead. Alright, this is free in a second. Alright, front row done. This one's going a little quicker than the last one. Oops. John back up. Let Nightwing go again. Yeah, we've got Green Arrow neutered, so he's not going to be doing much with all the offense down we've got on him. Yeah, Mega Rod coming up for Bats. Should be doing okay here. If we even need him. bleed. Nice if he went after Green Arrow. Oh, well, that'll work too. I was more worried he was going to go after her. Get some bleeds on him too, man. Yeah, you're gonna worry about John Stewart. Save this up for Batman. It'll be nice. Once Shire gets up and going, she'll be in that spot. It'll be really nice because she'll be able to take out back row guys too and stuff like that. We just gotta wait for her to pop up in the Desired someday. It's only been, what, 3-4 months? November? Were they October, I think? Yeah, get Cheshire to replace Batman there. That'll be nice. Since I don't have a poison team. I think that'd be the best use of her. Oh, I thought I hit the Batmobile already. There we go. Alright, Burn Team, you're up. Ah. Yeah, I should have waited a second. Let that hit the back row instead of the front. Zod laughs at your physical damage. Even my rank 8 Zod laughs at your physical damage. Alright, we don't want to get rid of Red Hood too early, which I think we're going to, because we're never going to get her out in time before he wakes up all pissed off. Well, maybe we'll time it out. Let's go ahead and throw some buffs over to Zod here. Give him a little shelter. And then he's going to finish it. There we go. There we go. One more. Oh, this might have been a better AoE one. We'll have to wait and see. I'm just worried he doesn't do a lot of attacking. And he's purely back row. You might have to go back and bring the AoE team in for these guys. shield to be gone before I use bats. There we go. I don't know how many of those we're going to be able to survive. Bats isn't going to be able to take another one. Ah, darn it. Damn it. Well, that was stupid. Not only is this setup bad, but... Yeah, the problem is if these guys are facing off against characters that don't do a lot of attacking, this takes forever. I think we might have to worry about a timeout. Well, we got rid of one, but it took us 9 rounds. Yeah, this is going to time out. Wait for that shield off. Sorry, guys. If Bat survives another penguin attack, I hit the mic again, I'm sorry. Man. Unbelievable. It timed out. Did you look at that? Alright, well, we can see the writing on the wall. Alright. Time for an adjustment. Let's try... Yeah, that'll be better. Alright, where do we... we'll put Wonder Woman... Let's put her in front of the question. Yeah, I was hoping we'd get in before the shield. I should be able to get rid of, hopefully, 2 minions here pretty quick. Well, there went the bride. There's her revive. Yeah, I should have waited. That was a misplay. My green arrow. Yeah, I misplayed that. That's yellow. Damn. Alright. Let's restart that. And this time play it right. Yeah. Alright. Come on, one of them, get that lasso out. There she goes. Alright, he's gone now, finally. And now we can just wear down Penguin. There we go. There we go. You play it right and it works. Look at Bloodsport holding on. Won't hold on for long, but he survived at least one Robin ultimate. Yeah, what do they got against the guy? I mean, that's good. At least they're not picking on Batman. Yet. Now they might start. Who's Robin gonna go after next? Ocean Master, yeah. Yeah. Well, Ocean Master ate that up pretty good, so nothing to worry about, I don't think. Well, let's let that one get through. She's about to bleed out. Or no, she don't have any bleed on her. Someone hit that front row chick. There you go, Bats. Right. I need more crits than that. Alright, she's gone. There we go. Oh, damn it. No, I wanted Zod. Yep. Might as well go all fire now. Let's see if we can get rid of that front row minion. Hurry up. There we go. Alright, now we'll launch Zod, I guess, at the back row. And put them on ice. We want more fire. There she is. More fire. Alright, Aquaman, you can get in there, bud. Damn. Wow. Alright, I think we got time. We'll do one more long stage. Maybe, if we can get through it. Because I shouldn't assume we'll get through it. But I'll remember to back out, and that way I can make sure we get good at it. I'm doing some story right now. I want to say I did a story video. Let's see, Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday I did one, and that one I finished level 50. And so now we're almost halfway through 51. And then I want to say it'd been a little bit since then because I did a couple system recovery. Alright, let's back out so I can adjust this team right. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure on this one. I think we'll keep it this way right now. I do need to hire some mercenaries, so if I do get in trouble, I should do that. How's it going today, too, as well? All right. Green arrow in there. Alright, come on. Alright, good. We didn't freeze Wonder Woman. That's all that matters. Alright, there's the revive. Well, we got to get back to Wonder Woman. We'll get the mirror in. We'll get that in. We'll get that in. Alright, minions almost gone. Tanks are in okay shape. Well, they were. I think we're about to lose the bride. Let's get you in there. You know, I think I should have played Kid Flash there. This time. We'll get the bride in too. I'm doing good. It's cold here. I hate the winter. Yep, I did the same thing. I actually am 301, I think. Yep. And yes, I would agree there's a noticeable difference. Oh, there went the bride. Noticeable difference. I agree with you 100%. Okay. So I got a little bit before I get there. Alright, we have Green Arrow. Bane heals himself. Alright, there's the rope. Well, Firestorm's trying to make it miserable. Alright, kid, get in there. We need Wonder Woman healed up here. Oh, there we go. So 55, good. You're all, hey, you're creeping up. You're almost to 65. Man, 305, that's hard to get to, too. They don't make that easy, climbing those once you get to that 300. Right? We'll be done with the game soon. Won't have anything to do. Till Netflix comes in and burns it to the ground. It says, we're going to start over. That was good for Batman there. I seen a couple crits in there. I'm thinking about maybe changing the crit one to him. Oh, are you? I still have a couple things, but man, I just actually redid some of my spending. That speeds up the levels. Okay. I'll take a look at that. Actually, as soon as I'm done with this one, I'll show you where I'm at. But yeah, I actually changed my spending in the shop. I had been buying like Ocean Master and stuff like that. I went and bought a bunch of the purples. I just don't have. I've got characters with the shards, but I just don't have the purples to be able to do anything with them. I was able to get Guy up to 9 today. But like I have plenty of Zatanna shards, I could get her up to 8 and just don't have enough purple. Let's let Bloodsport play. Alright, burn team. Let's see if I can hit the right button this time. There we go. Start with Zod. See if we can get Lex out before he puts up a shield. That shield don't count. Oh, come on, get around, girl. Well, we're not going to get him out before he gets the shield up, I don't think. Nope. Yeah, the purples for me are just ugh. I know. And I'll show you what I think. As soon as I'm done with this, I'll show you why. Why I didn't. I get what people are saying, but like I said, I'll show you here in a second. As soon as this fight's over. Come on, Soups, get in there before he gets his shield up, bud. Damn. Uh-oh. We might be in a little bit of trouble here. She got taken out. Oh. Alright, Soups, get in there. Get rid of Lex. Alright, Lex is gone. Let's get some exhaust on her. Alright, Superboy, you're going to carry this, buddy. Any chance we freeze her? Good counterattack there. Damn. Alright, come on, I need one more Kid Fly. I need one more. Alright. Alright, good. Jess is gone. Alright, there we go. That got a little scary there. Alright. We'll back out of here. What was I going to do first? Okay, so first I'll do the link. Like I said, I'm 301. Actually, we can do one more. We can do two more. I still think that leaves me short. Yeah, it's not red, so it does. I think I'm one short still. Yeah, one short. So, but yeah, the purples are just killing me. Like I got him to 9 today, and it took all but I got 96. She's next. I've got 130 of her, so I mean I've got plenty. So just need those purples. So I actually changed what I did in the store here. Instead of buying, which maybe I should have been doing now that I think about it, trying to buy more of those as opposed to like Ocean Master and stuff like that. You know, he's at 12. That's probably good enough. Same here. Instead of trying to worry about Green Arrow or something like that, just concentrate on those purples so I can get these guys up. And as far as Firestorm goes, the reason I didn't pull for Firestorm is because of this character right here. I pulled for her. And that's the best I can do with her right now. There's no way for me to get shards. I'm not getting them out of here. Not before Superman, not before encrypted tokens. Never. It's not going to happen. So I have no place to get more Firestorm, just like I have no place to get more Cheshire until they come into Desires. So I'd rather pull for these characters here that I need now. I would, but I don't have the materials and I don't have any Cheshire charges. That's the point. I don't have any Cheshire. I have 10. So she sits at 5. I have 5. I don't even have 10. I'm sorry. I can't. What am I going to level up with? And like I just said, I'm so default in purples that even characters that would help me, like he would help me right now. A level 10 Guy Gardner helps me in the league thing. I need her up for the crisis, and I need her badge to 30. You know, it's a free-to-play account. I only have so many resources, you know, and I need to use them on characters that are helping me in the moment. And right now, she would help me more. She would help me more. I really should get Gorilla Grodd up and Poison Ivy up. Both them up, too. And they're just more accessible. Because guess what? It's been since October. And she's nowhere to be found. And Firestorm is going to be even longer than that. I mean, I can't do anything with those characters in a free-to-play account. You know, there's just no... Even if I used all my... Right, I get that. But again, I just don't have the material to do it. It's not a matter of whether or not they're good. I didn't do that. Clearly they're great. I just don't have the materials and the things to get them there. You know, So once she becomes desirable, once she hits the desires, she'll be number one. I'll go right for her, and I will pour every mother boxes into it. But how would I have him to rank 8? Where would I have gotten any more? What if I didn't pull for him? I only had 150. What if I don't get him? What if I get 1, like I did with Cheshire? That's not enough to get him to rank 8. And I'm not spending in this store, not before Superman and not before more super encrypted tokens. I'm not going to do that anyway. I mean, so I just don't understand how it's, again, it's a free-to-play account. I don't have that many resources. I don't think, even at 7, he's great. Oh, okay. At least at 7, what badge you got him at? I assume at least rank 10, at least badge 10. So that was just my thinking. Like I said, I'm not saying I'm right or anything like that, but I'm just trying to concentrate on these characters right here that will kind of help me in the here and now. Because I would rather get lucky and get another Guy Gardner or another Zatanna or another Grodd or someone that I can level up right now, that can help me right now, instead of getting 1 copy of Firestorm and then I don't have anything I can do with him like Cheshire because I don't have the resources or the, like I have 5 of hers. So even if I took her to 5, I'd have 5. Yeah, at least rank 10. Yeah, you at least want to get him to rank 10. But so that's just, again, that was just my thinking. Like I said, I'm not saying I'm right, but I'm trying to focus on these characters here that can help me now, as opposed to, like I said, Cheshire's just been sitting there. The best I can get her is 5. And I'm just not buying her in these shops ahead of Superman or super encrypted tokens. Yeah, but I would, all right. We'll just have to agree to disagree. I get what you're saying. You got a chance to get him. He's a great character, and I don't disagree. He's awesome. I've watched the videos too. I've seen what he's doing. With the limited resources I have, I'm just worried about trying to get these characters up. These characters are going to help me in Evil Falls and Convergence get me resources I need. Right. Well, that's the other thing too. Firestorm depends on General Zod's energy. What's your General Zod at? Mine's rank 8 again. So I'm not even pulling the big dog passive wherever it's at. Where's the one at? Where is it at? Ah, here it is. I've only got him here. I'm not even doing any of the good big stuff yet at 10 or wherever it's at. So. But what if you don't need or want the new character banner? I get what you're saying, but I didn't need him. I would be better off pulling her and getting her up if I had the purples or her. I understand what you're saying. You get a chance to get him, sure, but he's not doing me any good because the highest I could probably get him was rank 5, unless I got lucky. But and I'll pull 2 or 3 of them, and then I'm off and running. I get that, and you're not wrong. But that's just the way I did it. I get what you're saying though. Next time I will. And I kind of understand that too. But it's, I just keep looking at Cheshire, and I'm not going to be able to do anything to her until she's into desires. And it's the same way with Firestorm, probably. Even if I did get 1 copy, and it's not free, it's still costing me diamonds to pull or encrypted tokens. It's not a free copy by any means. I still got to pull for him if I get him. I only had 150. There's no guarantee I would have got him, but if I would have got lucky. But next time I will pull into the free epic banner. I won't mess around with those guys again. So, besides, Chashair's getting lonely sitting down here not having anything to do. But, right, I get that. Right, exactly. Now you got, see, because if I, instead of getting Firestorm, I could get another copy of Zatanna who I need. I could get another copy of Grodd. I need a blue tank, and I would have, he would help me more now. Or Poison Ivy or someone like that that's going to help me now in Evil Falls or Convergence or the League stuff like Guy does. You know, Firestorm, one copy sits next to Cheshire waiting for him to show up in the Desires 4 to 5 months from now. In 4 to 5 months, I could have Grodd to 10 and he could be killing it for me in Evil Falls and Convergence. You know, he can be killing it for me in League. I got to get her up. She could be killing it for me too, and she's a blue, and I'm really in a blue deficit here as far as my character goes. So you're right, yeah. You know, is Firestorm, one copy of Firestorm, more important than getting Grodd to 10? Because by the, you know, and then when he's desired, he's desired. You do your you do your pulls just like any of these other characters. I mean, just because there's a new guy doesn't mean you gotta have him, you know, and like I said, I pulled one. I got one copy of Cheshire. That's it. And then 5 more. And now she just sits here because there's nothing I can do with her. You know, I just made a decision. I'd rather try to get copies of these guys because these guys I can level up now. These guys can help me now instead of having to wait 4 or 5 months before I can do anything with Firestorm again. So that's why I did what I did. Speaking of Grodd. Yeah, see, I can get him up. I don't. Did I lose my volume again? God damn it. That stinks. Well, hell. You know what? I don't even have any notice on here that I lost my volume. Let's see here. Anything yet? Ah! Of course. Let's see here. Is there anything yet? Because I'm showing all good on my end. Damn it. Well, hell. That's no good. Hello, hello? Can you guys hear me? Oh, finally. I don't know. Yeah, one of the first things I gotta do is get a new mic. Well, that was wasted. I don't say say it all again. I can't even remember half of what I said. Either way, like I said, from now on, I'll just pull the epics. I get what you guys are saying. I completely understand. You don't have to get the new character. I got one copy of Cheshire. Now she sits there and does nothing for me. The best I can get her is rank 5. And it's been, what, 4 months? They came out in October. Still not Desires. Firestorm is same thing. If I'd have got one copy, I'm waiting 4 or 5 months, you know. I get getting him, but I could get another copy of Grodd, which gets me him closer to 10. I can do, you know, I need these blue characters. I just, I don't know. Like I said, I can get my desires there, but you just don't always have to get the new character. Sometimes it's okay to skip or, go for different characters if you think they're more of a need than the new character is. If I could get Firestorm and I could have got him to rank 8, 9, or 10 guaranteed, yeah, that'd be great. And I get, too, that maybe you get lucky. I would, but without, I think Dr. Fate, I'd have to use the poor man versions and use Carol down here. I'd have to, because then I'd have Aquaman and Mara, and then what is the other one? I think it's Pandora right here. And I probably will, I think what I'm going to do now is concentrate on like Evil Falls and stuff like that and just get these characters that would help me in there. Like Zatanna would help me with all the crises so I can get out quicker so I can get that 10,000 because I'm struggling. I'm kind of getting around 9,500 to 99.99. I'm just missing out on that 10 by just a little bit, and I think she'll help me get out quicker so Wonder Woman can just obliterate everyone and I can be done. Yep, I have Constantine at 10, so I would have that, and I will get there because I want to get her up too because I think she's really important. Because she would probably help me in some game modes as well. She would help me in some game modes. Raven here, Gorilla Grodd would help me a lot. I'd like to get Poison Ivy up. So I just been focusing on these kind of characters right here that can help me in some of these other game modes so I can increase my resources I get from there. And that's what I've been focusing on. So, and through that I will get the SAC team you're talking about. So because she's a priority. And then I've already got Constantine up here at 10. So I got him badge 20. I got him badge 25. Wow. And stuff, and then Aquaman to 10. So, yeah, I hear you there with that SAC team. That'll happen just through, like I said, trying to work on some of the other game modes and get some of these characters for that. So, and that's where I'm at. I really don't have any. I think the only regret I have, the one where I would be like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have pushed that hard, is probably Vixen. Just don't have a home for her. I mean, Jon Stewart will probably stay on that team. I just want to get her to badge 30. I'm at 26. Get that progress bar increased quicker, and hopefully I can start hitting those 10,000s in the crises, and then that'll be a good deal for that. Because the Editrons are just, they're hard to come by. So, alrighty, I think that's it. I don't think I got anything else I can do. My order got all out of whack. How close am I? What was it, 9? 9 from there from a new tier. And that's about it. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to take off, go get some lunch, and then go get the girl from school. I appreciate you all coming in. I appreciate the conversation. Believe me, whether you agree with me or not, I love it. I love talking it out. Hey, that's what it's about. It's just having different points of views and talking about them and putting them out there. And, maybe you'll change my mind. Maybe next time you see that new epic, I will be pulling for them. But I do appreciate it a lot. I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me. It means a lot. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.